Hello, welcome to Nina's Knots Crochet. I'm Lynanne. If you're new here, hi, thanks for stopping by, checking out my channel. My channel, it's all about crochet, a little bit about knitting, a lot about yarn, and my journey in this fantastic yarning community. Hey, returning subscribers, thanks so much for coming back, spending a little bit of your time with me. I really do appreciate it. Today is WIP Wednesday, but I also have some happy mail and a little bit of story time. Tell you what's been going on around here the last couple of days. So WIP Wednesday. Other than my Double Dog Dare knit blanket and the boggy blankets, I have been working on a couple of shawls. The first one I'm working on is called the Cappuccino Shawl. It is a free pattern on Ravelry, and it's a modified version of a granny square. If you remember, I showed you it once before. I started it with the Chloe, and then I remembered that I had bought this, and I bought this specifically for my daughter, and this is the Hobie Manea. It's just this gorgeous teal and purple and fuchsia and olive green and a little bit of brown. Is so beautiful. This is color number 4, and of course they don't have color names. This is 65% virgin wool, 35 acrylic. It's a 200-gram cake, which is about 558 yards. It says use a 5mm hook and or needle. I have 2 cakes. I'm this far into the first cake, and this is what it looks like. Isn't this just absolutely gorgeous? And look at that beautiful stitch definition. I love this. This is so soft. You can feel the wool. It's, but it's a shawl. It's gonna feel cozy and comfy, and this works up really fast. And if you can see, instead of 3 double crochets, it's 2 half double crochets per stitch. So this is smaller. You still get the same effect. I think it looks a little more modern than the full-on granny, while still being trendy with the granny, because granny squares are all the rage right now. So I thought this was an interesting take on a granny square, just giving it a little bit of a modern twist. The colors are absolutely gorgeous. That like coppery brown and the teal, so pretty. And this pattern is super. I don't even look at it. I mean, seriously, it's just 2 half double crochets, chain 2 or chain 1, go back and forth. So if I could spend a little more time on this, I could have this done. And I need to get this done by the 15th. And hello, we are already, into the end of September. Can you believe it? It's the end of September. Mamma mia. Anyway, so that one is the first one I'm working on. The second shawl I'm working on, let me tell you, this thing has been killing me. Allie's friend that I'm making this for, we love her. She's sweet, Havana. But I went back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. What am I going to make her? I want to make her something great. And I thought, hello, make her one of these. But I really didn't want to do the 300 and some chains. My brain power isn't up for that. So what I did, I'm modifying my own pattern, and I am using a number 4 weight yarn. This was made with number 3. I'm using a Karen Lava Cake. This colorway is called Olive Branch. It's a number 4. It's 80 acrylic, 20 wool, 8.5 ounces, 457 yards. It says use a 5mm hook. I'm using a 6.5. The colors are just So pretty, that olive green and that teal with the gray. So pretty. But instead of doing this the long way and, 320 stitches, I'm doing it the short way. So here we go. I don't need the pattern because it's in my head. I can whip this out and it's working up really fast. I started this last night. I worked on it for like 10 minutes. So, because I tried 100 different patterns and nothing felt right to me. I wanted to make her something with fall colors because the part of this is for this big fall festival that they're a part of. It's a music festival and craft fair, and it's an artisan's fair. I shouldn't say craft fair because everything is homemade. There's food trucks and live music. It's a great event. Anyway, I wanted her to have something that was fallish, that kind of went with her. Anyway, so why not? We'll do the blarf. And if you are interested in this version of the blarf, send me an email. I'll send it to you for free. If this turns out the way I expect it to, I'll write this one down and we'll give this one away for those of you who do not want to do the big long 320 row. So that is what I am working on as far as my whips. Did I tell you I have 2 of these cakes? Yeah, 2 of these cakes will make a really pretty shawl. So, or wrap, I should say wrap, because it's not a shawl. Happy mail. I got some happy mail. Happy mail came from Lynette at Charmed Grammy, and she sent me a really nice card with a pretty flower on it. And thank you, Lynette. I love you too. I appreciate everything that you do. And hey, did you guys catch Lynette and Nancy's live last night with Jaxie? Hi, Jaxie. We're so excited to see her. I about jumped up and down when I heard Luck of the Draw is coming back. Lynette and Jaxie are going to take over doing Luck of the Draw, but we're going to do a Luck of the Draw baggy edition. It's only going to be for 14 weeks, and Jax has a pattern for a square. It's by the time we're done after 14 weeks, it's going to be a 40 by 40 square blanket. I am so excited. I love Luck of the Draw. I don't know what it is about that project. It just is so fun for me to pick out the colors, to anticipate the Thursday that we're going to get the color that we get to use. I'm excited about it. I hope you guys are. Check out the live last night where they talked about it. I think they said, if I remember right, they're going to do like another version of this is what's going to happen kind of, kickoff. That's the word I was looking for, kickoff for Luck of the Draw. And then they're both going to they're like going to film together and then both post it to their each channel. So you have 2 chances to catch it, either on Jax or on Lynette's. And I'll list both Lynette and Jax in the description box below. So Luck of the Draw, you guys, start getting your 8 colors together and your main color. And by the end of it, you'll have another blanket to send to Boggy Creek if you so choose. Or keep it for yourself or whatever, But this is, their idea was, let's put together a Boggy blanket. I am going to do mine, I think, in a lot of quote unquote boy colors. I might go blues. I don't know if I have enough blue in the same weight yarn. I might have to do like blues and tans. Ooh, interesting. Blues and tans. There we go. I'm thinking blues and tans because I got some really cool variegated blue that I could use for one of them. Oh, we'll talk about it later, because that'll end up being part of Make Along Monday, because I'm excited. And I think they said the kickoff is that first Thursday in October, so we're talking 5th or 6th. I think it's the 5th. So keep an eye out on their channels for more information. The other thing going on, did you see the hookers versus hookers with Mammy Crochet and Farming and Jan the Alaskan Crafter? That got started, so I'm excited to see where we go with that one. They had a live yesterday. I'll list their channels below. It's just a fun thing where they're involving podcasters and subscribers and a mystery color and a mystery project, and it's going to be so much fun to see what everybody comes up with. I'm hoping to join in as one of the podcasters sometime next year once it gets going, and I'm not doing boggy blankets anymore. So check out Laura and Jan and find out what's going on with hookers versus hookers. This is going to be a really fun thing going on. So anyway, back to my happy mail. So Lynette with Charmed Grammy, she sent me some really cool stuff because, you know, she's really cool like that. The first thing she sent me is this Fair Isle Willow. It's a 290-yard cake, 100 grams of this little bitty little cake. So it's number 3. It says use a 5mm hook, machine wash cold, do not bleach, lay flat to dry, do not iron. This is 75% superwash wool and 25% viscose from bamboo. Distributed by NQ Brands in Ontario, Canada. Look at that purpley gray and that chartreuse green. Isn't that fun? Oh my God, that is so fun. I love this color combination. I gotta find something cool to make with this. One skein wonder here. I'll put, you know, all the information into Ravelry and see what pops up. You know, 290 yards of a number 3. We'll see what we can make with this. Although it kind of, I don't even think that's a number 3. I'm going with sport weight on that one. That's really thin. So anyway, that is the first one she sent. The second thing she sent, sorry for the crinkles, is Red Heart Dreamy Stripes. Look at those colors. Oh my God. The salmon and the mustard and the yellow, the gray and the blue, like the cornflower blue. Oh my God. I love this color combination so much. This color is called Dreamcatcher. It says it's a bulky number 5 acrylic. 355 yards she sent me to. Soft and squishy, beautiful hail, a gorgeous color. Oh, very fall. Yeah, I'm thinking, I don't know, shawl wrap, something this will be cool for. And the last thing she sent me is some Ice brand, what is it called? Harmony Alpaca. Now, little story, I have never purchased from Ice Yarns. I own some only because it's been gifted to me. In this bucket back here, I have some ice yarn that Nancy from She's Got Yarn Too gave me a while ago. But I have never ordered from Ice Yarns. I think I might have to remedy that next year. So anyway, this is Ice Yarns made in Turkey. It is 19% alpaca, 10% wool, 9% viscose, 62% acrylic. It's a number 4, 330 meters, 150 grams. She sent me 3 of them. Is that not luscious and beautiful? It's so, so pretty. Soft as you, it's just really beautiful. Nicely spun. It's got a little halo on it. I'm assuming that's the alpaca. I am in love with this yarn. Is probably going to go on my shelf until I decide what beautifulness this needs to turn into. This is a gorgeous color of green. Excuse me. With a little bit of the gray. It's absolutely pretty. So that is my happy mail from Lynette. Thank you so much, Lynette. Your package will be sent out to you on Friday. It's been a week around here. I have spent all day yesterday and pretty much all day Monday in my yarn room. Excuse me. I never realized just how much yarn I actually owned. And I came across some yarn, and all of a sudden I had this vivid memory of buying it. And I bought it almost 3 years ago, right when the stores were reopening. And no, was it? Yeah. No, maybe it might have been before the pandemic hit. I just remember being in the store, and I remember thinking to myself, oh my God, I need it all. I need it all. I need it all. They had it. I was in Joann's. They had this yarn on sale for $1 a cake or a donut. It's this ridiculous donuts. And I went in and I bought almost all of it because it was like $1 a piece. They had them on sale for. I must have spent $30, $40 on this yarn. It has sat in the bottom of a crate all this time. I've got a bunch of it, multiple colors of it. At the time, I was an extremely new crocheter. Now I would so if somebody would ask me, I would say I'm a advanced beginner. I wouldn't even tell myself I'm an intermediate at this point. But I don't know why this memory sticks with me. I saw this yarn in the bottom of my thing, and this memory hit me like a ton of bricks. For whatever reason, I didn't get a cart that day, and I had all this yarn wadded up on my arms. I was walking to the front of the store, and I was coming out of the yarn section, and a woman looked at me, and she says to me, oh, what are you going to make with all that? And I said, oh, I don't know. And she's like, are you going to knit or crochet? I said, oh, I'm going to crochet. And she looked at me and went, good luck with that. And literally turned on her heel and walked away from me. And I thought, well, happy day to you too, lady. And then I got it home and I was so excited. I was going to do a beautiful something with it, right? At this point, I was strictly watching Mikey at the Crochet Crowd and Bag O' Day Crochet for my tutorials because I couldn't read a pattern. And I tried several patterns. I thought, yarn is yarn, right? This stuff it roves from like a thread to this big chunk of, it's very roving. It's pretty. And now as a little more seasoned, I can figure out how to use this. But as a true beginner who was just on their beginning journey, I should have never picked this up. I should have never bought this because it has literally sat for 3 years. In the same box that I found these unused cakes, I found 2 or 3 where I had started projects, like gotten 3 or 4 rows in and got frustrated and literally wadded it up and threw it back in the thing. And I wondered to myself if that woman had taken just a minute to say, that really doesn't work well with crochet, or had been nice to me about it instead of looking down her nose and literally turning on her heels and walking away from me. Anyway, all that to say, I have spent a lot of time in my yarn room the last 2 days, and holy guacamole, you guys. I'm going through some of this going, what were you thinking when you bought this? And then I think, oh my God, I forgot I bought this. Why haven't I used it yet? I've taken some pictures. You'll see what a disaster it was. I'm hoping that I can finish this today, if not tomorrow, because I got plans for Friday. So hopefully Friday, no, Friday is boggy. Monday, hopefully by next Monday, I'll be able to show you a video of my newly rearranged, redone yarn room that will actually make sense instead of literally having yarn in boxes and bags all over the room. So, you guys, I'm going to let you go. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. Get some crafting time in. It's going to be a rainy day here. I'm going to rearrange my yarn room. Don't forget to take care of yourself. If you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of the ones you love. But above all, please be kind to everyone. We'll talk to you on Friday.